So I've written down everything that I wanted to say here. So if I'm glaring at that, that's why. It's my first video, give me a break. So why am I talking about abortion heading into the festive season? Because I haven't watched abortion debates in their entirety, but I've seen enough to respond. People across the whole world have an opinion on abortion, so I'm giving you mine. Doesn't matter where I come from. Hey, abortion. It's wrong. It's a baby. It's a life. It's killing. That's it. The only argument you make is, it's murder. It's murder. You're ever ready to say that. You know, that's the only side to it, is it's murder. That's it. End of story. Well, it's not. Okay? Have you pro-lifers ever considered the fact that people who go through abortions, well, that it possibly pains them to do so, I don't know, had a good reason? No, because you're too busy preaching on your high horses. You're also quick to tell others how to live their lives and what they're doing wrong and how and why they should change, but you don't see your own faults. But you know, you pick on someone because you haven't done what they've done. Well, good for you, you fucking saint. Awesome. Especially with some of these assholes who claim to love. Oh god, I just spent the camera. Well, especially with some of these assholes who claim to love children so much and claim to be ready for parenthood on the drop of a dime and go on and fucking on about how abortion is wrong. Then go and adopt a child, for Christ's sake. I don't see you doing anything for the kids that are already here. What are you doing for the kids that are already here? It took me so long to make that fucking point. That you aren't standing up for or supporting children that are being traumatized, perhaps daily, but you're gonna fight for the unborn. You're gonna fight for children that, you know, don't have to suffer through that, don't have to live through that. That's who you're concerned about. People that, you know, don't matter. Murder! Don't worry about the unborn, because I don't see you doing anything for the kids that are already here. Again, I feel like I can't say that enough. Go and adopt those unwanted children that were possibly suffering, most likely suffering, wherever they are on this earth because of their irresponsible parents. I don't care how that sounds to you. Let's get into it. But one more thing. I really don't like talking about people, but this is necessary for you to hear. So here it is. I wrote this down, so I'm going to be reading off there, okay? This is my first video. Did not prepare. Only had that. Going to read. Okay. Retarded. I don't know. If that's offensive or not. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't care. The kid is retarded, right? Because she said no. So that child is now, at that age, bedridden and has to be carried from one room to the other. And you can hear him scream and cry every day. Like, I've heard it. I've seen it. It's sickening that a young boy has to go through that for the rest of his not much of a life. Again, I don't like talking about people, but it's necessary for you to hear, because you guys don't have any experience. You don't, that's in your little minds, in your little bubbles. All you can say is that it's murder and not see other people's perspectives, other people's stories. Now, I've never had an abortion. I know I'm a little passionate about it because idiots bring out the worst in me. I think, like, you can sit there and say that it's not right and it's murder and it's this and it's that, but at the end of the day, it's better than bringing a child into this world and, like, that's not living, it's not a life. People don't think about what people these women who have had abortions go through, or even what they have to get through after all of it. What I'm trying to say is that life is difficult, and we all respond differently in difficult situations. Sometimes you have to make the tough decisions, but I do believe it is for the right reasons. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just how it is. Abortion is the same. Humans don't see the world through the same pair of eyes. Reasons to have an abortion, like rape and incest. Freaking, if you're ill and the child is gonna come out like a deformed or retarded, you know, challenged, whatever. If you're not financially secure, if you can barely take care of yourself, you know. Sometimes when it is like a financial situation, they don't have much of a choice, and I commend them for making such a decision. You know how many times I've seen parents use their children as to like plead poverty and have their kids beg and whatever, just so they can maintain whatever. Or you just don't want children. You don't want children. It's not a bad thing to be selfish, okay? It's not bad to like only want to look after yourself or not have that kind of responsibility. It's not wrong to have an abortion. So don't get up on here and say that, oh my god, abortion is murder, you're a killer, you're a fucking bad person, whatever. They're not. They're actually much respect for people that go through with abortions. They have enough sense and intelligence to realize that they're unfit, or yeah, I'm sorry, but you know, that pops out. That's a thought that pops up in my mind. Unfit or not ready to bring a child into this world, and you do what needs to be done, as hard as it is to do so. I can't praise abortion enough. No, I'm being serious. I cannot. Because once you bring a child into this world, I think many people forget that it's not about you anymore. Okay, nothing is about you anymore, and you have to be completely selfless. And that's just how it is. At the end of the day, you've got to take care of you. If you feel that you've made the right choice in having an abortion, I support abortion all the way. You have made the right choice, okay? Just letting you know. Don't let these people tell you otherwise. Because it's better than being a shitty parent. Alright? And you know what? If I know okay, it's better than being a shitty parent. That family life is not for everybody. And I feel that needs to be drilled into your heads. And yeah, the family life is not for everybody. It's certainly not for me. I like being alone, personally. But you can hear the sniggering right now, and everybody's gonna be like, of course she's alone. Yeah, what was I saying? That life is not for everybody. If it's so good for you, keep it for you. Life is meant to be enjoyed, isn't it? And yes, they could just be selfish, but so what? It's better than them being miserable with a child that they didn't want, being in their company, being miserable. You know, I think that kind of has its effects. To explain most of people that walk around already. So, keep it for you. You know what I'm saying? Leave us alone. We do not care about kids. Like I don't say that I hate kids, but okay. I can't put that in there. But let me end this video because I feel like I've been rambling on, and you know, it's getting awkward now. So let me say this: you can walk away from this video however you came into it. Pro-life, pro-choice, whatever. Do not care. I'm not trying to win anyone over. I'm just trying to make a point. Alright? I'm just trying to think, because it's not just black and white when it comes to this subject. You know, am I making sense of that one? But it's I just want you to keep that in mind when you give unwanted lectures on morality. Do not open your mouth to try to talk about things that you know nothing about. People who have their kids and either neglect them, abuse them, or chuck them into an orphanage or foster home, foster care, maybe even all of the above. Alright? Only for other people to inevitably do the same things to them. That is a reality. I'm not saying that it happens to every child, but I feel like I'm bashing parents a little bit here, but I will give credit to those parents who genuinely enjoy being parents and who love their kids and make time for the kids and etc. and etc. Take care of them whether they're disabled or not. Is it like mad props to you? I respect you guys too. Yeah, I think I'm done with this video. I hope that you guys could sit through this video because like it was my first one and I kept fucking up my script. Okay, give me a break. I don't know if I will keep making videos. Perhaps this is a part 1. I don't know. This is my first video, obviously. I kept fucking up my script. Uh, I don't know how I should leave it. I'll see you around. I don't know. Bye. Because you're too busy preaching about nothing. Huh? Is it too much? Okay.